Hello my friends, welcome back to another video. In this video, I am going to break down some of the key lessons I've learned from making my first 100k online. I do truly believe that your first 100k that you make online will be life-changing. And usually the 100k that comes after that and after that and after that becomes a lot easier to achieve because you will learn so much from that first 100k. I truly believe that this video is going to be valuable for you even if you've made no money online. If you're a complete beginner just starting your online business from scratch. So without wasting your time, we're going to get straight into it. So lesson number 1. So the biggest lesson that I learned was that my lack of consistency was the biggest thing holding me back from my next milestone and from earning that extra little bit of money. Because you're watching this video, I know you know the importance of consistency, but I just want to reiterate it for you one more time. It's not about working 10 hours a day and doing that every day, every week. It's about consistently working on the things that are actually going to bring you results, okay? Not doing busy work, not, spending hours making a website that you don't really need. It's getting out there and doing the things that actually push the needle. So if you're running a marketing agency, you need to focus on the activities that will book you meetings and book you calls with business owners that potentially want to hear from you. They want to know what you do, what services can you provide, and how you can help them. So for you, that might be sending out cold emails. It might be sending Instagram DMs, LinkedIn messages. It could be cold calling. There's no best strategy. It's all about consistently taking action on one of those every single day. Of course, look, if you want to take a weekend off, you can do that. But for your first 100k, just staying consistent 5 days, 6 days a week is really going to be the best thing you can do. Lesson number 2 was that 2 hours of extremely dedicated, focused work on the right activities that push the needle forward will change your life. And as I mentioned, even if you do this for 5 or 6 days a week, this, if you do it correctly, it will genuinely help you get to that 6-figure mark. You don't need to work 10 hours a day. You don't need to, sleep for 4 hours a night. You need to spend those 2 hours building systems and hiring people, again, that will push you towards taking the right actions. Things that are going to push the needle, get you meetings, and get you clients for your business. Lesson number 3 is that money won't make you happy. What it will do, it'll buy you time and it'll buy you experiences that you have not seen before. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that has said to you that money won't make you happy, but I truly believe it's one of those things that you have to go through for yourself to actually know if it's true. So although you've probably heard it 100 times by now, you need to experience that for yourself to realize that it really won't make you happy. It can improve your lifestyle, don't get me wrong. And I do believe that, wanting to make money, there's nothing wrong with that, and it's something you should do because it'll give you more freedom, more control of your life, but it's not going to solve all your problems. Lesson number 4 is that you will get over your fear of failure when you decide to show up consistently. Whereas if you don't show up consistently and you take days off when you know you should be working, and you don't send the cold emails or the cold Loom videos or the cold Instagram DMs because you're just not feeling it, or you're you're afraid of failure and you're fearing rejection, then you're really just fooling yourself, because that fear of failure does go when you actually show up. But if you don't show up, it's going to stay there for a very long time. Lesson number 5 is that right now is the best time to start something new, and now is always the best time, because the best time was yesterday, and yesterday no longer exists. That's in the past. That's only a memory. So the best time is now. So no more you'll start tomorrow, or you'll send the DMs tomorrow, or you'll set up your agency tomorrow. Start today. And if you want to start on the right path and get my help, check out the mentorship program linked in the description of this video. Lesson number 6 is that your perceived lack of time and busyness is really just an excuse that you're going to tell yourself that will justify you not taking action. We all do it, right? We all put things off because we're too busy. We don't have time. But we all know deep down that that's really just an excuse. If something is really important to you, you'll make the time for it. And this applies to business, but also anything else in your personal life. If you decided, hey, I'm going to get in shape for this year, but yet you just can't find the time and you're too busy, again, you're playing yourself and it's just an excuse. Lesson number 7, and this is a really, really hard pill to swallow, is that nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to do the work for you. Everything is on you. You have to show up for yourself. You've got to do the work yourself. Yes, you can get help. Yes, you can join a community of like-minded people. Hint, hint, my mentorship program. But ultimately, you've got to do the work, and that's just the reality of success. Lesson number 8 is going to be particularly important for any of you that are starting marketing agencies, or if you already have a marketing agency. The gut-wrenching fear that you experience on your first few sales calls will eventually go. It will eventually disappear. I know it's very hard to believe because for me it lasted quite a long time. But if you show up consistently, you take the calls and you do them even when you've got that fear, it will go. Lesson number 9 is that to be happy and to be successful and to make your first 6 figures, you really do have to spend time rewiring your thinking, your mindset, and how you show up every day. Because believe it or not, the beliefs and the thoughts that you have and then the actions you take, they do determine your future. So if the future you want is you making 6 figures or multi-6 figures or $1 million a year, you've got to start thinking, believing, and acting in accordance with that goal. You've got to show up as that person would show up. There's a quote I like to mention that I think sums this up really nicely. $15 per hour effort will not give you $100 per hour in results. So if you want to make 6 figures, you got to show up as a 6-figure earner. And the final lesson that I have to share with you is that some of the people that might be extremely close to you in your life may not push you forward, right? May not support whatever goals, dreams, and ambitions you have, and they may potentially get jealous of your success. I know this from people that I knew before I started making money, and also people that I've met along this journey. This does happen, and it's something that you need to be aware of, because when it does likely happen to you, I want you to not be shocked, and I want you to remember this video. So that's a wrap, guys. I hope you got some value from those lessons. Making my first 6 figures really did teach me a lot about myself, about business, about mindset, and again, how you show up every day. And you may have noticed throughout this video, I did allude to the fact that I do have a mentorship program a couple times in this video. If you want to learn more about that, there's a link. I'm going to leave it down in the description. You can check that out. We help people that want to start marketing agencies and people that already have marketing agencies, and we help them scale it up to the next level. So if you need some help, if you're not getting the results you want, go down below, have a look at the program, book in a call with myself and my team, and we'll talk to you very soon.